Hey everyone, in this video you'll learn 3 ways of using a de-esser in the mix. If you have trouble with harsh vocals and you want to learn how a de-esser may help, this is the video for you. And you may also learn a few more ways to use a de-esser while you're at it. This video is sponsored by DistroKid, your one-stop shop for releasing original music, music videos, and cover songs onto digital streaming platforms. Get started today using the link in the description and get 7% off your first year subscription with DistroKid. So what is a de-esser? A de-esser is a specialized audio processor designed to reduce the prominence of sibilance in vocal recordings. Sibilance refers to the harsh and shrill high-frequency content produced alongside consonant sounds like S, but also SH, C, and CH. The primary function of a de-esser is to target and compress the specific frequency range associated with these sibilant sounds to ensure a smoother and more balanced vocal performance. By focusing in on only the problematic frequencies, a de-esser helps to prevent excessive sibilance in the audio to create a more pleasant listening experience. But what is a de-esser really? Well, think of a de-esser as a specialized version of a compressor, one that's focused in on a set area of frequencies. While a compressor generally works on the overall dynamics of the entire signal, a de-esser zooms in on a particular frequency range, usually the high frequencies associated with sibilance in vocals. Now, usually you can set one of 2 curves to a de-esser: bandpass, which affects the range of frequencies around a user set center point, or a high shelf option, which will affect everything above the set frequency. Now, like a compressor, a threshold is set to tell the de-esser at what level it should kick in, and using the listen function can show you what the de-esser is focusing on. Now, let's take a look at the first way of using de-essing to remove vocal sibilance. Sibilance in vocals is like an occasional sharpness in an otherwise smooth conversation. It's the exaggerated hiss or sound that can pop up, especially during certain consonants like we discussed. While brightness can help a vocal performance have energy and cut through a mix, too much energy in the high frequencies can be distracting and even painful to the ears. In a mix, excessive sibilance can stand out like a sore thumb. It disrupts your mix's clarity and ruins the listening experience. And this can happen to some singers depending on the microphone they use, or sometimes after heavy compression is applied. And that's where the art of de-essing comes in. So in this first example, we're going to talk about how to identify and reduce S sounds using a de-esser. So we're going to choose the target range of sibilance that we want to look for. And we can always use the listen button here for help kind of dialing that in. Next, we want to set the threshold so it only works on the hottest part of the sibilant signal. I'm scared of what you'll see. Nice. Now we're going to set the amount of reduction that we want. We just want to take off a few dB. We don't want to absolutely slam it and get some sort of Daffy Duck sound. Next, we're going to choose our curve. Do we want a wide or split band? Is this going to be like a bell curve, or is it going to be a high frequency only shelving curve? Always remember to go back and listen to the area that you're affecting with the listen button, and also A/B the de-esser plugin. De-essers are primarily designed to target and reduce sibilant frequencies, typically in the range of around 2K to 10K, where those S and SH sounds occur. These are specialized for handling high frequency content. Dynamic EQ, on the other hand, provides a more flexible approach, allowing you to control a broader range of frequencies. This makes it suitable for addressing a variety of issues, including plosives that may occur across different frequency bands. This means that you can also use dynamic EQ for some de-essing tasks. If your primary concern is sibilance, a de-esser might be more straightforward and efficient, but if you need a more versatile tool that can handle various vocal anomalies, including plosives, and provide a detailed frequency control, a dynamic EQ might be a great choice to use in combination. A quick word from our sponsor, DistroKid. The holidays are coming up. Why not cover one of your favorite holiday tunes and get it out into the world? Did you know that DistroKid makes it super simple to upload a cover of your favorite song? They handle all of the licenses so you can focus on getting it recorded and uploaded. A cover song is a great and familiar way to keep making music your listeners will love, but without having to agonize over how to write the perfect chorus or how the bridge is going to go. If you're already a DistroKid member, you can access this as you're uploading your track for $12 a year per song. That's only $1 per month. Get started today with the link in the description and get 7% off your first year subscription with DistroKid. And thank you, DistroKid, for your continued support of the channel. While de-essers are traditionally associated with taming vocal sibilants, they're also useful in tackling instrument-specific shrillness. In this next example, we'll talk about using a de-esser on Fingerpicked acoustic guitar. The acoustic guitar is a great instrument to layer into a mix, but sometimes fingerpicking and fingernails specifically can get a little much. We want a guitar sound that's bright and shimmery without that harshness that sometimes comes with it. For this example, I've got a bit of EQ going to bring out the low bass notes of the guitar. There's a little bit of space here to make room for the vocal, then some fast peak limiting to even out the signal, and some of the finger noise may become more noticeable once I add compression. Applying a de-esser after helps to smooth out those sharp, high frequencies, allowing the guitar to sit more comfortably in the mix. Again, choose your target frequency for your sibilants. I always love using the listen button to help with this. Then set the range to only work on the hot bits. Choose your curve. For this, I've got the high frequency only on. And always remember to A/B your processing with the bypass button. Make sure you can hear what the plugin is doing to the instrument and that you like the result. De-essing may be the right choice, and it may not be. Only you can decide. Zip your skin and start tearing through my naked thoughts. Another use of instrumental de-essing would be on drum overheads or hi-hat tracks that may be excessively piercing. You can set them up almost like a high-frequency limiter, selectively reducing those shrill frequencies in the top end to balance the tone of the drum kit. Now you know de-essers aren't limited to vocals, they're secret weapons in sculpting the high end of various instruments within the mix, from guitar and drums to flute or strings. Next, let's explore the application of de-essing to manage harsh sibilants introduced by effects. Occasionally, reverb wash can give an unwanted brightness to vocals. Some plugins have a high cut on them to correct for this problem. Another option would be applying a de-esser after the reverb. This allows for a more dynamic reduction of those overly bright frequencies, creating a smoother and more controlled ambient space while maintaining ambient high frequency content. Now, because this is an effects send, we're going to need to set our range much lower than normal. How can I fight what's on the inside? My heart is screaming, unzip your skin and start tearing through my naked thoughts. I'm scared of what you'll see. And always remember to A/B your processing with the bypass button. All of this comes to a head at war with the body. At war with the body. Awesome. Yeah, this almost creates like a ducking effect. You notice the reverb more after the vocal is gone. Crawling upwards, my scarlet letter, a dark reminder of what I've lost and all I've gained. How can I fight what's on the inside? My
heart is screaming. Unzip your skin and start tearing through my naked thoughts. I'm scared of what you'll see. All of this comes to a head at war with the body. At war with the body.
So there you have it, 3 ways to use a de-esser with vocals, instruments, and effects. Next time you have some harshness in your high frequencies, but you don't want to completely filter out your top end, consider using a de-esser to tame that down for you. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this one delivered right to your newsfeed. I'd also love to hear what special uses you've found for a de-esser. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy mixing.
Tearing through my naked thoughts. I'm scared of what you'll see.